Hi, welcome to chemistry. I'm Carter James. I have been teaching chemistry and physics here at Monrovia High School for 14 years. Um, and as you might be able to tell, just a little bit about me, this is, you can tell from the gray hair on my beard, I'm more than 14 years out of college. So I went to college at UCLA. I've always had an interest in science. I majored in engineering there. I worked as a biomedical engineer for 25 years. And then when my four kids were grown out of the house, I said, I'm going to change it up. And so I quit that engineering job. And I also trained soccer teams, and I thought about coaching soccer but full time. But I said, no, let me try teaching. And it's worked out well, so I'm going to keep going. Now, chemistry is so much better based on that background I had. I learned so much on the job, right? I learned a lot of great stuff at school, but I learned so much on the job. So this class normally is really hands-on, and we're getting into the lab, we're working in groups, because that's the best way to learn chemistry. As much as I can, I'm trying to recreate that as much as I can. So as the students know, we're doing these breakout groups within Zoom. I'm going to be doing video labs for them to work. And boy, let's hope we can get back in the classroom and we'll get there. I'm going to see if there's any way we can get students to come outside and try the lab occasionally, but we're going to work through this. We're going to find a way to get it done. It didn't used to be that every student took chemistry in the high school. There was another earth science class. Now I think one of the reasons why they're really trying to get students to take chemistry is because math can be tough for students. Chemistry is a mathematical science, yet we're not going to do any advanced math, but there's a lot of logical reasoning and problem solving that goes through chemistry. So this class should help students who might be having some trouble in their math class, because we'll work through problem solving, just logical reasoning, how to tackle word problems, take a word problem, turn it into a picture problem, diagram it out, and it's that thinking process that should also help when it gets to math class. Another thing to remember is the school day does not end at 1 o'clock. I'm on office hours from 1:15 to 3. So if they don't get it, and I've had some students come in and say, man, Mr. James, I just don't get this. And so we work through it a lot of times 10 to 15 minutes during office hours. And I've helped a lot of students through over these 14 years, and I see where the break is. We try it a different way, and all of a sudden the light bulb comes on. Oh, I get it. And so if they say they're struggling in chemistry, ask them, how often are you going to office hours? As far as grades go, flip it this way. 40%. So the online testing is not very effective, not very secure. So how am I going to know? So tests are there to say, how's it going? How well are we understanding this? How am I going to know? We're going to have formal set aside time during our live session coming up in about a week where they're going to have advance notice. No, this time is really going to be about assessment. We're going to meet in small groups. I'm going to lead a discussion to see how it's going. So, and that's going to be 40% of the grade. That's really how I'm going to assess. Are we getting things? Do I need to recover stuff? This can be made up. What if there's a time and they're just locked up, right? That happens. They can, if they say, man, I didn't get it, I didn't do well in that, they can log back in the office hours and say, Mr. James, I just choked up. I actually know this here, and let's talk about it again. And we can do that. Sorry. So we're trying to be very accommodating during these times. So. And then 20% participation. Are you in there when we have group work? Are you checked in? 20% classwork and 20% tests and quizzes. So let's make this work. We're going to try. Keep in touch. Keep checking that Aries. See how things are going, and then reach out to me. And thanks. Let's have a great year.